It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Set! Red 80! Mike 54! Come on, Mahar, reload! Let's make these babies crawl a bit. 10!
The first carry now. This is Johnson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
White 22! Check pass, 32! Hey, Charlie! 54 Mike.
Now Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sean Lee coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
He's coming. We're going to 52. Check 26. You go tight. You got tight. 26.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Let's go. Mike 54. Mike 54. Go. Go. 50.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Lady. Hey, look 3. Watch the 6-7.
On second down, Johnson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, a little 360. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
On second down, it's Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
A first down carry by Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 36-yard line.
Check. Block 54. Oh, you got deep? Shift. Big gas. Check 3. Then we're going to 53.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. Cooper was the intended target. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Ready? Blue 60. 54 Mike. I'm coming. Zebra.
They'll run on first down. Johnson. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. On second down now, it's Johnson, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Kill.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they take it over, we step aside.
There you go. Go right in. Mike 54. There you go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Go right in. Check 24. Check 24. 54. Mike 26.
On third down, it's Prescott. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jarrett Davis with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. So the Cowboys will punt it on fourth down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. Back deep, Danny Amendola. And it's fielded at the 34. 14 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Watch the boot. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Here's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And he's able to find Diggs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 62 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
We're going to 54. Line. Watch the shift. Everybody go to 54. Go to 54. Line. No.
This is Elliott. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
36. Check 99. Check 99.
10th carry now for Elliott. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
He's brought down by
Check. We're going to 54. Line. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check the backer. Check the backer. Wide. Everybody go to 54. Go to 26.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
60. 54 Mike. I'm trying to collect. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Quick the edge. Go.
On 1st down, Johnson. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike 54. I want that. Give me that. 50. Give me that ball.
Throwing is Stafford. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Stafford. He's going to sling this deep down. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice. In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott now. And that's Elliott, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times.
Oh, Prescott stripped. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
There we go, kill. There we go, going to 53. Hey, turn it up. Check. 26.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7, brings up 2nd and 3. At the 38-yard line.
Going to 54. Why in? Check. 26.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Hey, kill. 47. He's crazy. We're going to 54. Why in? 26.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Going to 54. Why in? Watch the shit.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he's got some space here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That good for 19 and a first down.
Hey, kill. You can't block me. Under 26.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 15-yard line. Going to run again here with Pollard. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll run him with Elliott, and he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down, their horse. They needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's the surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 45 on 2nd down, Stafford. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Cowboys' 32.
Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Check 3. Shift. Let's go.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stafford. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Stephon Diggs saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game as his guys continue to pour it on. Prater on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Check. Watch 54. Let's go, D.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
35 yards that time on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Prater for the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
They'll run with Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Prescott. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down. Now Elliott. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 1st down, and it's Pollard again. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Prescott on 4th down. This one to Jarwin over the middle. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
54, come on, 54, come on. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Tackles.
2nd and 12. Prescott under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
Well, certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
I'm coming after you. Switch. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Take. Spell. Check 36. We're going to 54. Why is 26.
Now Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
54. Going to 54. Why ain't? Coming to you. Check. Then we're going to 53. Check hot route. Hot. He's coming. 26.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal. To throw is Prescott. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Stafford going to throw it. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
From his own goal line, Stafford. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Stafford. Throws right side, and that's complete. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year. But I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not at the